you today? What's going on?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Ready for the big 4th of July tomorrow.
That is great. Yeah, everybody's getting ready. Everybody's going to be in their carts, man. Everybody's going to be driving their carts tomorrow, right?
That's right. It's gonna be wild. We're actually taking it down to the beach. Gonna do a little exposure down there and just try to hang out and have a little family time as well.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What type of a cart? Like, so tell me a little bit about what type of cart would you be driving on the weekends? I mean, for this holiday.
Well, you know me. I kind of got to go a little above and beyond what everybody else does. So probably gonna be taking. I got a 2008 gas cart. Um, it is for sale. You can see it online. It's
Cool.
about a 40-mile-an-hour golf cart. So we like to get from place to place in a hurry. So it's just good fun to be able to go down to the beach and be able to ride something with some speed. And we probably might even take the six-passenger limo down there and get the whole family on it. We can drive and go eat dinner together and things like that. It makes it easier for everybody to get on one cart.
Hey, what's the occupancy on that one? Like on the limo one? How many can you fit?
Standard size adult, 6 people. Kids, you could probably put 2 adults in the front and then do 6 kids in the back. So eight. Eight would probably be your maximum if you had some young toddlers.
Do they ever set up the carts where you have the seats facing each other so you could put like three on one bench and three on the other? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's possible, but not generally speaking. You don't see that a lot. Most of those things you see are kind of like what I would say. Would you see carts like at amusement parks and stuff like that are specially built to haul a lot of passengers around? But generally speaking, for family purposes, not really.
Okay, so it's usually the driver in the front and then a passenger,
Correct.
and then typical you'd have another bench just for two. Each
Right.
seat is two, right?
Right. Yeah. Then you'd have a forward facing. You'd have the driver and a passenger in the front. Then two forward facing seats behind that, facing the driver, and then you'd have a set of seats on the back facing backwards from the driver. So the standard size is 6 passengers. I mean, now don't get me wrong. We can build 8, 10 passenger carts as well.
Mm, Wow, that's sweet. That's real sweet, man. Yeah. So, speaking of getting your cart down to the beach or taking the cart, today we really want to talk about hauling golf
Right.
carts because it's one thing for people to buy a golf cart. They come to Metro Atlantic Carts in Rock Hill or
Right.
Polk Mill,
Rock
Rock
Hill.
Hill, Rock Hill.
Right. Rock Hill.
And so they come to your location there and they like a cart, they pick one out, they're all excited, but they don't have a way to get this cart to their community or to their club, or they just don't have a way to get it to where they need to get it.
Right.
How are they going to haul it? What do you recommend?
Well, first and foremost, I mean, obviously, if you're going to purchase a car from us, if you're fairly local, we will deliver the golf cart. In our local surroundings, we deliver the cart for free. Once we get out of the Rock Hill area, probably a 25-mile radius, then we start talking about an extra surcharge to deliver carts. And then once we get out of that broad range spectrum, then we go about putting it on a truck and sending it via freight. But for a personal for a person to be able to haul a cart if they want to do it themselves, there's several different options. First and foremost, if you have a full-size pickup truck, meaning like the 1500 series Dodge or Chevrolet GM or even the F-150 Ford, you can load a golf cart in the back of these trucks with the tailgate down. It's highly suggested to strap the cart down, and I can say that you won't leave our yard without the cart being strapped down just for safety purposes. And then, you go to your larger full-size pickup trucks. Like this morning, we loaded a cart on a uh, GM Denali uh, dually. It was a 3500, and this cart completely fit in the bed. It did have a lift kit on it, so it allowed you to be able to shut the tailgate. So that's that being said, you can fit a cart in the back of any truck. It just depends on, a lot of people have camping situations where their trailer, they have gooseneck campers and stuff like that, and then that's a whole different route of trying to figure out how to haul a cart one place or another. It ends up coming to having just have another individual pulling the cart in a different vehicle.
Right.
You can also go with the trailer. There's several different types of trailers that you can go with. I mean, if you're hauling your cart around locally, a little small 9x5 trailer will work. Depending on your parts and accessories on your cart, if you have a back seat, depending on the height from the floor of the trailer to the top of the railing, you can pretty much back your cart on to a trailer of that size. But generally speaking, we recommend to our customers to go with a 5x10. We actually sell 5x10 trailers here. To a customer that purchases a golf cart, we sell our trailers at $895. It's a 5x10 all metal trailer with wood flooring with 3,500-pound axles on it with actual car radial tires, and it comes with a lift gate to be able to, a lift ramp, should I say, to be able to drive your cart up and on the back of the trailer, which makes it a lot more convenient.
Right. Right. So those are all good things to keep in mind. Dimensions, all that good stuff.
Right, right. It's a necessity. When you always got to figure out exactly what size something will be to be able to haul it on the trailer. And another thing is making sure that trailer is capable of hauling this cart the places you want to haul it. You could probably go to Lowe's or somewhere like that and buy a cheaper trailer with smaller radius tires and stuff like that, but really not meant for 70, 80 mile an hour speeds running on the interstate. If you're going to get on the interstate and be running 70 plus miles an hour, running long distance, hauling your golf cart, we highly recommend you buy a decent sized cart, gives you room to, a decent sized trailer that gives you room to strap it down, and also something that's got some very durable tires on it.
Mm-hmm. Just for the listeners today and or viewers, what is your radius again? Like how far will you deliver? Somebody buys a cart from you guys. You said that you would deliver with no charge for what zone? Like what radius?
We'll basically go, in our area. Rock Hill is obviously where we're located. We'll go just south of Charlotte, probably, up around, like below the state line. We'll stay around, going up in the Fort Mill area, maybe over in the Indian Land shortly. It's typically about a 20-mile radius. 20 to 25 miles is about as far as we can do, considering, as everybody knows, how expensive gas and diesel fuel prices are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, right.
But we try to do our best to take care. We try to do our best to take care of the customer. If they don't have availability to haul the cart themselves, then obviously you come in and purchase a golf cart, then we're going to do our best to make sure that we're taking care of you on the delivery side of things.
Right, and that's great, because I know you will deliver pretty much anywhere in the United States.
Anywhere in the United States, anywhere internationally, actually. Obviously, rates fluctuate. East of the Mississippi, we're generally, in most cases, around $250. Some places vary. You get down in the Keys and places like that, prices obviously get a little bit more expensive. And then, last year we shipped a cart to Sweden. So it's not out of the question for us to ship a cart anywhere. It's just whether or not that customer is willing to, take the time to get it there. Right. That's amazing. I would love to hear more about that. So for those that are, obviously looking to purchase from you, there's a way to get the cart to them. There's always a way to get the cart to them. Always a way. And typically, up and down the East Coast is typically a 2-day transit. I generally tell my customers you will have your golf cart in 2 to 5 days from the date of the cart being finished. So
Right.
that's we put them on pallets, we crate them, we load them in the truck. We have a big forklift. We load them in the truck with, and we can actually load them. We send them to residential. We send them to businesses. That's got loading docks, and that's where your price variations come from. As far as the freight goes, they really get a lot higher when you start doing your residential lift gate.
Right. That's phenomenal. Now, Monday, you said that you're going to be doing a segment on windshields, right? So we're going to learn a little bit
Right.
more about all the different types of windshields, why some windshields are made of glass, or why it's not made of glass, why it's made of plexiglass, or what types of materials that are used
Right.
in the windshields. So we look forward to that. Okay, great. Well, is there anything else that we can look forward to? I know you had mentioned that you might have a guest or a special guest or a guest or two, or maybe some custom golf cart aficionados. I mean, is there any kind of customized golf cart meetups where you get other, cool looking golf carts where they can all go and maybe have an event where it's kind of like showing cars, you get your custom golf carts?
Yeah, I mean, there's we have communities around that have golf cart clubs. They do poker runs and things like that on the weekends. That's something that we're going to be trying to attend here in the near future, and uh, that's what. As far as it being big, I mean, you might see some golf carts at car shows and things like that, but really the golf cart industry is just now starting to hit it. In my opinion, it's growing rapidly, and hopefully we're going to get some of these clubs, and hopefully, maybe one Saturday we can have a little get together, throw some barbecue on the grill, and get some customers out here and let them show off their golf carts that they came in and had built and put their own special touch to it.
So maybe we could have what they call a custom golf cart tailgate party, man.
There you go, man. That's exactly right. A lot of people show their golf carts at football games and stuff like that. Like, we carry our golf carts to football games, and but yeah, I think that'd be awesome to get all the previous customers to come in and share their experiences with possibly potential new customers, and it'd be beneficial to everyone.
That's great, man. That's great. I'm looking forward to it. Well, listen, let's do that. I wish you have a great Fourth, man, and
Right.
thanks for taking the time. I know your schedule's busy. I mean, most people don't know Brett's doing like 10 things at once there. The guy can multitask. So, he takes time away from his busy schedule, but I appreciate it, and great. So we look forward to seeing you again on Monday and learning a little bit more about golf carts and windshields and some of the different ones that you're working on. That's great. Appreciate it.
I'd just like to take 1 second to remind everybody, check us out on Facebook. Check us out, give us a like. We're going to start posting just about everything that we carry. I'm going to start posting, as soon as we get done with builds, I'm going to start posting them online to show current inventory for customers. I think that's going to be a big thing. And that way you can kind of get a feel of, what we're doing. So, if you go on Facebook and check out Metrolina Carts, you'll see us there, and also, check us online. You can see it at the bottom of Joe's screen at MetrolinaCarts.com, and our email information and address, everything's on there. So if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to give us a call or come by and see us and let us get you in a golf cart.
Great, man. That's awesome. Well, listen, man, happy Fourth, and
Absolutely.
We'll talk to you soon. All right,
man. Happy Fourth, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Some awesome custom golf carts by Metrolina Golf Carts in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And for all you club cart enthusiasts, we've got the president, Brett Elliott, with us this morning. We're live. We're broadcasting actually from his location. He's going to go through a little bit of the process because a lot of people really wonder how this works. So, Brett, maybe we could start and you kind of give us a sense today how the process works. Somebody comes to your lot, somebody's interested in having a custom cart built for them. Kind of walk us through and show us some stages.
Okay. Well, first off, welcome everybody, and let me go ahead and apologize for the noise. We're actually in the middle of a little road construction right now, but just bear with us, and I'm going to try to get as much information to you as possible. So first and foremost, obviously, we build custom golf carts here at Metrolina Carts, and basically what we do is we completely refurbish golf carts. So what you see right here in front of me is a 2010 Club Car Precedent that just came off course, and we buy these in fleets of anywhere from 12 to 120 at the time. So they basically come in like this. You can purchase a cart as it sits, or we can go through the process of cleaning and getting the cart prepared to make sure it's fully functional and making sure everything's in proper working order. So what you see right here is, like I was saying, is a cart straight off the course, and this is where we start. We pull this cart into our shop, and then it goes from this to the cart you'll see beside it. As you can see, it's basically down to nothing. You can see how we've stripped the front end off. You can see the rack and pinion and everything clearly, the front shocks, the front A-arm and everything like that. And then you go around, the floor mat gets ripped out. So basically everything on the cart gets stripped down for a complete cleaning. This cart has been in the process of cleaning, but we had to stop. And I don't know if you can notice this, but there's a little bit of a crack in this bumper right here. If you can see my finger sticking in it. So this cart had to be stopped from cleaning because now we're going to have to take this cart to the frame to replace that part because we don't let anything leave here with any damage on it.
Right.
But needless to say, it's a good cart to show so you can get some understanding of what we do. So now that you understand that, these batteries will have to come out, the whole battery box will be lifted up, and the front end will be taken off the frame and be replaced. But on the other side of that, just say this cart didn't have a busted front underbody. We would come around, check all connections to the motors, make sure everything's in proper working order. We clean, re-acid the frame, and check the shocks, bushings, check the rack and pinion on the front end, and and then we kind of go from there. After we get it cleaned on the ground, we lift it up off the ground with our forklift, and we go to cleaning under the bottom, making sure that we get all the mud, dirt, everything out of these small crevices that could cause any kind of corrosion. The battery box, all the batteries get pulled out, it gets cleaned thoroughly, and then obviously it has to go through its drying stage, and then we take it to paint. So basically after that, the whole undercarriage gets repainted. We repaint everything, to make it get back to the newest look as possible. So that way, when you come into my yard, just like 90% of the customers we have, we've been very fortunate. We try to go out of our way to make sure these carts are good and clean. I have people come in my yard all the time asking me if we sell used golf carts, and everything on my yard is used besides a couple carts. So as you can tell, the cart does get stripped down to its bare bones, and even sometimes it goes even further than this. So after that, it goes back into the building process. We bring it in. You would pick your colors. If you wanted a lift kit, we would install the lift kit. And then, you'd get your tires and wheels and different color tops, paint jobs, anything of that nature. So basically, you're going from that cart I just showed you previous to like a finished product. So you could come in, pick your paint, pick your seats, pick your wheels and tires, and basically anything that you want, we will try our best to accommodate it. As you can see, we got a couple carts on the end down here with custom paint jobs. You see this red and black.
They're real good looking carts. The colors flow together really well. Just to show you a couple photos of some, you know, you can add brush guards, stereos, extended tops like you see on this Clemson cart right here. You know, you can do your Clemson paint job or any team paint job and get your custom seats. And then, you know, also for you hunters out there, we can go with a camouflage dip body. Kind of got a Realtree look to it. I don't know if you can, I don't know how well you can see that.
That looks great.
And then we got a little King Ranch style seating on there just to bring out a little look to the golf cart to make it look a little better. So that's kind of generally the process. And I'm going to fair well warn everybody, we got a little mess in the shop because we got a whole lot going on around here. But I want to take you up here and just kind of show you, you know, as far as your seats go. If you came into my shop, this is one of the things that you get to look at. All these seat colors can be twisted into any different shape, pattern, or form and combined into many different colors as you want. So that's a big thing for everybody not to have the same seats or want to do something specifically for themselves. And then as you can see, we got a whole line of wheels in here. We probably got 30 or 40 sets of wheels. And we got, like I said, there's a pile of junk laying everywhere because I got 6 or 8 cars in here that we got to get ready to go out this afternoon.
Wow.
See all sitting around in here.
So what would the turnaround time be just on one of those carts, let's say, you know, per cart? Is it like a day, a couple days, or?
Well, depending on the specifics of what the customer wants.
Right.
It can be from 3 to 5 days to 2 weeks, depending on the exact customization. Depending on if we have the stuff in our shop or not is a big deal. And, you know, that's where it kind of starts. But we generally tell everybody on a pretty typical cart, if you want a custom paint job and we have the seats in stock to match it, then you're talking about a 3 to 5 day process.
Right, right. And what has been the typical way that people can find out about you, Brett? Like, you know, how are they getting to know about you?
Social media, word of mouth. Obviously, our website's a big hit. Everybody likes to go on there. It's real dressed up and nice, so you can get all the information you want, and you can check out all parts and accessories, carts that we've built in the past, and have a handful on, you know, on the line, and right. You can go on there and do that, and that gives you pretty much the information about what we do. And if there's something on there that we don't perhaps have, doesn't mean that I can't get it. I mean, right. Everything you see on our website is mostly club car, and the reason for that is because that's the cart we sell, that's the cart we believe in. But on the other side of things, we can order and have, you know, within 5 days, any part and accessory parts for E-Z-GO or Yamaha as well.
Okay. And does every cart come with your Metrolina cart logo?
No, they don't. We don't want to. You talking kind of like this cart over here. We put these carts up for show, just to have for advertising and stuff like that. I mean, obviously these carts are for sale, but if anybody would come and purchase one, then we would obviously swap the body on the cart. Where they have to have the Metrolina logo on there. Now we'd love for anybody, you know, that's willing to throw a little sticker on there for us. We'd very much appreciate it to help our name grow.
Sure, sure. That's fantastic. I love the way that you know have gone through and given us the process. I mean, it really does make it pretty cool. You know, it's really a cool process.
Right. Well, I mean, the biggest thing is, Joe, you know, it's not like going to a Chevrolet or a Ford dealership to buy a car. You know, everything's generally the same besides your different upgraded packages. You know, it's either you got choice A, B, C, or D, and it's like we have the whole alphabet.
Right. Right.
I'm saying, so you can basically do anything that you want to do. I mean, the range is so broad that, I mean, you know, we've had customers come in here with the craziest ideas, but if they want it, we'll fulfill it.
That's fantastic. That's great. That's great. So what's the way that we can connect with you, and how can we you know, get more information about you?
Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Metrolina Carts, obviously. We're on YouTube. You'll see these videos up, some informal videos that we feel like is going to help customers decide on, you know, what they want on a cart and see how wide the range of it is. Check our website out, metrolinacarts.com. And if you have any questions, all of our contact information is on the website. You know, feel free to give us a call. I'll be glad to talk to you personally. And, you know, we'll get all the questions we can get answered for you.
And you can ship anywhere in the country. It doesn't matter.
Anywhere in the world. We've shipped cars to Sweden. We've shipped cars to California and up and down the East Coast. So, yes, if there's a cart that you feel like you like or want to have done, let's get on the phone and we'll get it ready for you.
Marvelous, marvelous. Hey, man, thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. I know you're real busy. We'll talk to you again. So here you had it, folks. Metrolina Carts. Give them a call. www.metrolinacarts.com. All right, man. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Brett.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.